Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you're doing well. So here we have Derrick Evans yet again picking on Muslims. And Muslims are less than 3% of the population of Michigan. Yet, whenever there's a religious gathering or public prayer, anything really at all, you have the right-wingers having a complete meltdown. It's strange, truly strange. I often think about why aren't they advocating for a Christian theocracy? If that's really what they want when they say this is a Christian country. Yet they fight for secular liberal atheist values. Why do these types of people make it a habit to freak out and fearmonger anytime Muslims gather? And I really do think this is to make it harder for Muslims to exist in America because he's not real, has, this desire to go to war with Iran. And I think us Americans, we are truly ignorant of the history of the Middle East. It's quite an expansive history. And really what lobbying is and which politicians are in favor of different things concerning their religious creeds and their visions for the future of America. When he writes, "This is bad, God be with us," I like to think that it's the black that intimidates them. But when priests wear black, or nuns, they don't really fearmonger that much. Maybe it's just the color. I'm starting to think it's the aesthetics of it, and that they get to see how many people are gathered in a group. Because if you notice something, in the American mind, there are sports teams, and you wear your colors, and then you look at each other's sides, and you see, whose fans turned up and whose didn't. Maybe this plays a little bit into that. Even in high school and in college football, there's rival teams, right? Team colors, home team, all that. So maybe there's a little bit of the American psyche coming out here when it comes to these particular Muslims wearing black. Maybe if they had different colors, it wouldn't be as shocking. So I'm wondering, if there's something to be had about the color that is chosen. If it was gray, navy blue, dark brown, beige, pastel colors, something. Maybe these people wouldn't have such a shock. To me it seems fine. But I'm just trying to surmise what it is that they are always shocked about. And a religious festival doesn't need secular flags around, right? I always find it peculiar how American Christians, they struggle with their identity so much. And some of them literally think that their God, doesn't want their religion to be the number one on earth. And that you should render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and then you should just be low in the land. That you shouldn't be on top. Whereas with us Muslims, I'd argue that we love our religion. We want people to be guided for the truth, and we get excited. And we're not shy about hoping that one day the majority of Earth will be Islamic. I think if you really love and believe in your creed, your religious dogmas, you'd want others to be guided to it as well. Otherwise, what would be the point? It's very fascinating to examine. So again, Dearborn, Michigan Muslims are living rent-free inside these Republicans' heads.